Howdy brewers. Today we're going to do another cider. We're going to just use the stuff you buy at the supermarket for the apple cider concentrate. But I also saw this 100% cloudy pear juice with no added sugar, and its ingredients is pear juice 100%. So it'll be sort of a mix between a perry and a cider. And I'm also going to throw in 500 grams of raspberries, because I'm only doing a half batch, so about 10 litres. And for those who haven't seen how you go about making pulp, or basically raspberry pulp, I'll zoom in on what you do. While the bag is still sealed, have them frozen, but then when they get to room temperature or cool enough to squish, just work them as flat as you can. So work them to a side. I think I've done pretty well. So this is the second time I've done it. So you won't get it all perfect the first time, because there'll be some raspberries that they'll just hide when you're trying to squish them out. So I'm pretty happy with that, and just have a feel, see if you can feel any main raspberries. This all feels like pulp to me. So from there, it is good to use in the cider. So simple mix, just like an extract beer. Just cut the can open. I'll add the pear juice and the raspberries. I'll top it up to about 10 litres, or maybe 11. But what I will do is get a gravity reading, just because I'm not sure how much sugar I'm going to add with all of this. I mean, I can see that there's 8.2% sugar per litre, so that's 82 grams of sugar. But I'm just not sure what the gravity is going to be. So I will add dextrose just to make sure. I'm aiming for about 1040 for a starting gravity for this brew. Alright, well, you've seen me mix things before. I'll do that, but I'll bring you back for the gravity reading. Alright, when you're getting the gravity, just because oftentimes the most concentrated stuff will be in the tap, so you just need to clear the tap out first, and then get your sample. So at the moment it is at 10:35, so I'm just going to make up maybe 100 grams, 200 grams of dextrose, and just add that and see what we get. I've just added 200 grams of dextrose, and we're at 1040, so I'm happy with that. And now we can just add our yeast. The best part of cider yeast is it's much more forgiving with the temperature, so you can pitch it hotter and even ferment it hotter if you like. I'll be fermenting this at 24 degrees Celsius, and should only take a few days to ferment, and then we'll put them in the mini kegs. I forgot to mention one thing I like about those little Brigalow cider kits. They come with a little packet of yeast nutrient there, and that's really handy. And you just add it the same way you add your yeast. Sprinkle it on top. It will all dissolve. You can stir it around if you wish. It's not necessary. Now with cider yeast, it actually smells a little different to normal beer yeast. So I do not recommend just substituting any particular yeast for cider, because it also, cider yeast I find drops the gravity further, but in saying that could be the different sugars. So maybe I'll try Maybe I will try a cider with a US-05, really clean yeast. But not this time. We've got the lid on properly, sealed. It'll get to 24 degrees. I might cool it down a little, just to make sure it doesn't get too hot. We'll see. Alright, until tasting. Alright. Happy brewing.